Well, joining us now from New York City is Mr. William Gorfine. William is the CEO of a company called PeerLogix Incorporated. Their stock symbol's LOGX. William, welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me again, Don.
Well, we've been talking about PeerLogix's ability to create ad revenue aimed at torrent users. Now, I found this interesting. The new James Bond film, Spectre, is being released soon, and the producers are very shaken and stirred because the film opened in the UK several days ahead of the US debut. Now, theater owners are using night vision goggles to try to find people recording the film who would eventually put it online. This is basically the classic definition of a torrent, is it not?
It is, and in fact, typically that's how films get released onto torrent before they're released onto DVD now. What will typically happen is someone will sneak a camera into a theater. It could be as crude as bringing a camera into a theater, or they'll do something more advanced and rip the film from the movie or from the theater itself. But what's important here is that after actually recording the movie in the theater, they're going to want to find an international platform to actually distribute the film throughout the world, and torrent is that platform. And in fact, when it comes to Spectre in the UK, we actually already see the film has leaked online ahead of its US debut. So upon the film actually releasing in this country here in the United States, or even the statistics around UK movie theater receipts in general, they're not 100% accurate. In order to actually see the true movie-going receipts of Spectre already, you would need to include torrent consumption as well, because we see people already viewing it via torrent. So, Don, to quickly answer your question, yes, this is the classic scenario of torrent and the torrent community finding an additional means to actually watch the film aside from going to the theater.
Well, there's a lot at stake because Spectre has a potential box office take of more than $1 billion. Having the film available online for free as a torrent obviously could certainly affect that. As an example, the box office receipts of Expendables III were destroyed because of torrents of the film available online.
Yeah, that's unfortunately very true. And in the case of Expendables 3, it's estimated that about 10 million downloads of the movie took place. Of course, each of those represents a torrenter, and that's someone watching the film outside the movie theater. Now, we're able to actually corroborate and support those statistics ourselves here at PeerLogix, and if we were to estimate each of those downloads as representative of, let's call it a $10 movie ticket, it's really easy to come to the numbers of $100 million in lost gross ticket receipts. And what we say, the way we look at that is that's about $100 million of unmonetized demand. Now, the key is going forward for the producers of Expendables 3 or Spectre, but really the movie, TV, and music industries as a whole, is to find a way to monetize that previously unmonetized demand, and that's what we're focused on, is solving that multi-billion dollar question.
Well, William, how does PeerLogix track torrent users and then direct advertising to them?
Right, so we've built the analogy I like to make is we've built a toll booth for torrent networks. So when someone goes out and actually, let's say, downloads Expendables 3 on torrents, they have to pass through the servers that we've built. So we actually see, we witness, we monitor all of these downloads taking place. So as people right now are watching Spectre ahead of the US release here in the US, we're actually able to monitor that activity. And what we've then done, we've taken it a step beyond just monitoring it, because monitoring it has been a capability in the past, but now we've actually partnered with the premier digital advertising companies on the internet, and we're able to actually pair the torrent community with digital advertising and therefore direct digital ads to the torrent community for the first time.
Well, obviously torrents are never going to go away. Can creating ad revenue from their users soften the economic blow?
Well, we certainly believe that it can and will, and the reason is quite simple. Advertising historically has supported all free media, including the radio industries, network TV, etc. And to date, the movie and TV industries in particular have had a bit of a luxury where they've been actually able to reach their audiences through one single means. And for TV show producers, this is the living room in front of the television. And it's historically, again, been very easy to serve ads to them through a typical 3-minute commercial break. And that capability just isn't going to remain. It's not going to remain as stationary going forward in this fragmented economy. Today people not only like to watch movies in the movie theaters, but they also now watch movies on Netflix and torrent as well. And for these industries to remain as lucrative and quite frankly propped up and supported as they've been to date, it's important for them to continue to reach the entirety of their fans and audiences going forward. And since torrent has been around for well over a decade, it's not going away as you just stated. That is a matter of fact. It's important that these entertainment industries, they adopt accordingly, and one way that they're going to need to is to actually be able to direct advertising to all their fans, including torrenters via PeerLogix.
Well, the name is Gorfine, William Gorfine. The company is PeerLogix Incorporated, and they have a license to thrill. William, fabulous update. Thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for having me, Don.